Your Black Friday offers need to stand out. We are all being bombarded that weekend in our inboxes, on social media, with constant offers. So, how are you going to stand out from the crowd enough that people are going to shop your sale and make a big purchase from you? In today's video, we're covering how to actually stand out in the sea that is so crowded now during Black Friday from a 7-year Black Friday veteran, which is me, Christina Scalera. Welcome to my channel. Hello, I'm Christina Scalera, and I'm a huge fan of making massive amounts of money through your Black Friday sale, dogs, mostly Labradors, and also smashing that like button if you haven't done that already, which why would you have? This video just started. If you'd rather wait until I get through all the content here today to give this video a like, please feel free to do so, but don't forget, this video is literally sponsored by no one, so it makes a big difference if you're subscribed and watching the video all the way through and hitting that like button. If you want to support me in some way, that's the best way to do it. And if you want to support you in some way, then the best way is to make a lot of cash this Black Friday. And it's not too late. If you're seeing this, it means that you still have a little bit of time before the holiday hits, or maybe, hello, future you, you're watching me in the future and referencing what you should be doing this year for your upcoming Black Friday sale. In any case, I'm here to help you cash out all the things that you've been working towards through a strong marketing plan that results in a lot of buy now buttons. If the word marketing makes you feel a little bit nervous, you're not alone. And a lot of people neglect their marketing going into their Black Friday sale, thinking that if they just do it during the sale, they're going to have a big return on that effort because it's so concentrated during the sale period. But the truth is that couldn't be further from what actually will help you. In fact, if you are only getting to marketing during your Black Friday sale, you've missed the boat entirely, and it's going to be really hard for you to play catch up and teach people about the products that you have for sale and the sale that's going on. They really can only take in one of those inputs at a time. So let's start marketing today before it's too late to engage the people that have been interested in buying your products before or who have signed up for your email list. If you haven't emailed your list in a while, no worries. We're going to use the 9-word email to re-engage the people that could possibly be there and also do it in an inobtrusive way so that they feel really comfortable about the marketing messages that are about to hit their inbox all November long. If you're not familiar with the 9-word email, and I'm going to mess this up so it's not going to be exactly 9 words, you don't have to let me know in the comments, like I already hear the comments in my head. But the email goes something like this. Hi, blank, whatever their name is. Are you still interested in, and then whatever result that they were interested in? Why did they sign up for your email list in the first place? That's going to be the entire email. And I actually like to send this in size 13 Helvetica font. So it looks like a personal email from me coming from my Gmail account, not just something that is sent through my marketing messages. Now, to be compliant with all the FTC rules and regulations, I also scoop my footer all the way down. Someone would have to scroll down to see it, not too far, but nonetheless, when they log in, they see this email from me. It looks like a personal email, and I'm likely to get a lot of responses. In fact, every single year or every time that I've tried this, because sometimes I do it more than once a year, I get a lot of people emailing me back saying, yes, I am, or like, no, I just went in a different direction. Like they really think it's a personal email and that I've taken the time to sit down and reach out to them individually, or at least in a bulk email that I'm expecting a response back to. Not only is this a great way for me to clean off my list from those who aren't interested in hearing from me anymore, it's also a great way for me to gauge someone who is the hottest lead for my Black Friday sale. So if I need to, I can lean on some of the other strategies I'll go into more detail on later in this video that I've developed through the people that have shouted out like, yes, I still need help with that thing you were going to help me with. Not only is the 9-word email really helpful to get rid of all those people that have just been like sitting there and chilling on your email list. Maybe it's a fake email they gave you. They don't even check it anymore. It's great to get rid of some of those for a lot of reasons that we're going to go into just next after this little tip. But this is one of the biggest and best things that you can do for yourself and your email list, especially if you haven't emailed them in a while, because this helps to get that momentum back if you used to send them regular emails and you're just now getting it back, or it's just a quick start in case you've never really emailed, you had every intention to, but it didn't happen, because it can just kind of quickly refresh who you are in their mind and also remind them that this was something they were once interested in accomplishing and you're the person who can help them get there. Okay, next up, that 9-word email is super critical because not only does it help you gauge the interest and reinvigorate your list, but it also helps you clean it so that you can have better deliverability to those people who said they were the most interested in buying from you this Black Friday. Now, of course, you didn't send out an email that said, "Are you interested in buying from me on Black Friday?" You sent out an email that was gauging their interest in creating some sort of result in their life or business. So obviously we're smart marketers. We didn't come right out and ask them, "Are you interested in buying from me on my Black Friday sale?" Instead, we like took a chill pill and we just asked them if they were still interested in accomplishing that result, reinvigorating their excitement and dedication to whatever it was that they wanted or hoped to accomplish, possibly before the end of the year even. So this is a great way for you to make sure that only the hottest and best leads are on your list. That way, when you get to my third tip, you can implement things very seamlessly. So my third tip for you as far as marketing for Black Friday goes is don't be afraid to personally reach out to those people who have opted in on your email list. So obviously everyone who's on your email list had to sign up through some way, shape, or form. But these like extra dedicated opt-ins that you got from sending out this 9-word email, now this is something that you can follow up with throughout the sale period. And you can just kind of keep track of how many people are clicking and how many times they're clicking. If you are using a reputable email provider like MailChimp or ActiveCampaign or Flowdesk, this is going to be a really easy thing for you to track. You can just open it up and see who has clicked on that email. Now, don't at me about all the tech behind that. It is relatively simple once you've done it once, but I will say there is a little bit of a learning curve to go and find the people that are clicking through your email. So spend the 5 minutes it takes to go and find that information. And then if your sales are slow or not where you want them to be, go and look at who's opening your emails and start personally emailing them. This isn't like the fake 9-word email, like fake personal touch of like looking like it came from Gmail. This is an actual personal email from you. Just letting them know like, hey, my email provider said that you were really interested in some of the content I've been putting out. Do you have any questions about that or about whatever result it is that you're trying to get for them? So for example, if I was a calligrapher and I had people that were clicking on a lot of my emails, maybe they're interested in my calligraphy workbooks or worksheets, then I'm going to be reaching out to them and saying like, hey, it looks like you're really interested in learning calligraphy. Is that something that was on your list for a New Year's resolution this year, like maybe in 2023 or even before then? We can make this happen if you're willing to get this workbook during my Black Friday sale. So a really simple, straightforward, but also salesy email in a way where I'm asking them explicitly, are you interested in doing this thing? And also, what objections do you have? In so many words. Obviously, I didn't write it out exactly like that. Okay, so tip number 4 is to make sure that you understand where you will put your focus this Black Friday, because putting all your eggs in one basket here can actually help you out a lot. In the past, you've probably worked with someone or listened to someone's podcast or otherwise had someone as a mentor who told you that in order to launch and launch well, you needed to be in many places all at once. You needed to appear like you were everywhere in front of your ideal customers. And I can tell you confidently that that's just not true. I've had that experience where it did feel like I was in front of everyone all the time, and sometimes I take more of a break. And what always works for me, no matter where I'm at mentally or physically in the world, is focusing on one platform. So if I was going to focus on anything, I would focus on those emails and the list that I've already built up until Black Friday. And then if I had any extra bandwidth or time, I might focus on my top social channel. So not all social channels, just the top one social channel that you engage with your customers on a regular basis. For me right now, that's actually TikTok. So I would get on TikTok. I'd be making lots of TikToks every single day, just kind of being like Black Friday, Black Friday. And that's where I would engage with them the most if I had time beyond creating my emails. Most people will try to do TikTok and Instagram, maybe make some videos, do a live workshop, re-engage their email. Like it's too much. And not only is it too much much for you to actually accomplish, you're not really getting much done in any of these particular areas. So where you could have done a really good job on just your email or just your social media, or, maybe one of each, but not like all of your social media and not all of the stops in your launch plan. If you just focus on a small amount of what you actually plan to accomplish, then you can go a lot further on Black Friday by doing really well in that one or two areas of interest to your customers versus every channel that you have available. I think it's a good idea to use every channel available outside of these launch and close cart periods. But if this is your first or second Black Friday, you should aim to be in less channels than in more so that you can focus and do a better job there and not feel guilty about the other ones because you've already preemptively said, yes, thank you. They will be available for me the next time I do a promotion or sale, but we're not going to focus on that for now. Now, when I do my mid-year sale, I like to add in another channel or another change. And so every single sale that I've done between my mid-year and Black Friday sale, every single year, we just add little tiny bits to that sale. And that really helps in order to make sure that every sale is new and interesting and different for our customers. So they're all tuning in. But it's also fun because that means that we get to add a little bit of something every single time without overwhelming myself or my team. Basically, when it comes to this Black Friday, you want to trust the process and just know that more is always available for you. So do what you can with what you have right now, and then trust that in the future, you're going to have even more team, even more time, even more money to invest in your next promotion or event. Another way that you can stand out this Black Friday is by having some really good retargeting ads. I like retargeting ads, especially for someone who's new to using paid advertising on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, etc., because those are the easiest, cheapest ads to set up. All you have to do is have that Facebook or TikTok pixel in place ahead of the sale, and then anyone who's landing on your site during the sale period, they're going to get hit with those retargeting ads. So you're not going to be spending as much as you would to reach the entire internet with your sale ads during the most expensive time of the year to run those sale ads. It sounds really simple, but an easy way to stand out in these retargeting ads is just to do a simple face-to-camera video, long ways that you can advertise in Instagram stories or on TikTok or on Pinterest, their idea pins. It's a really easy way for you to get more people watching your ad without doing much. Another thing that tends to work really well is a 5-second or less video of something really intriguing or aspirational. So for example, you clinking a glass of champagne or wine, that's just the entire ad with like text underneath or overlaid on top, or maybe some really cool locale where you have like your mug with your company logo sitting there. So something just kind of interesting and visually intriguing with a tiny bit of movement can be incredibly helpful if you are going to be running any kind of retargeting ads. Now, remember what I just said before this. If that wasn't already in your plan, you already plan to send out some emails and be active on social, and that's what you feel like you can do confidently without overwhelming yourself, then don't feel the need to add even more to your plate. Just table the retargeting ads for now, revisit them the next sale or promo that you do. Okay, I think I'm on 5, but basically the last thing that you want to do, actually, I think I have one more after this, but the last thing you want to do is make sure that you are avoiding any kind of like overwhelming customer inquiries that are coming in. So if you are planning to already receive all those customer inquiries and understand how you're going to staff your inbox, whether that's going to be you or someone else who's helping you, like a virtual assistant, maybe your mom or your sister, your brother steps in just for the day to help you with all those emails that you're going to get about your products. If you have some kind of plan there, then it's going to go really smoothly. But instead, if you are doing your Black Friday sale for the first time and planning to step away and enjoy the holiday weekend, that might not go so great for you. You might wake up on Monday, check your inbox for the first time in 3 days, and see a lot of missed emails that could have been sales. Not only does this rub your customers the wrong way, but it also doesn't create very much trust with them, and they're unlikely to buy from you in the future or again. Okay, so the 6th one is something that I think everyone should be doing, which is creating a plan for that cash. Now, I'm not a big fan of counting your chickens before they're hatched, as the saying goes, and going and preemptively spending the money you think is going to come in. Like, let's just say that you think you're going to make $10,000. So you already go out and you buy that Chanel bag and you're like, yeah, the money's going to come in. To me, that feels really stressful. And I know there's mindset and money gurus out there that tell you if you build it, they will come. But in my experience, that's just a breeding ground for a bad time. So I do want you to visualize what you could do with the money as it comes in, maybe how you could reinvest it in your business or set up some kind of retirement account for yourself, like a SEP IRA or a solo 401k if you're self-employed. But I don't want you to go out and spend that money before you actually have it, like on a credit card or something that you're planning to pay off after the sale. That is just going to make you really, really sad. I can speak from experience. It will just make you really sad after the sale to watch all your hard-earned money go immediately back to American Express or whatever your card company is, and then like you never see it again. And now your bank account is the exact same as it was before the sale. So this is something that is a good idea for you to start to plan, both from a practical side, but also from a really fun, imaginative side. I think it is really healthy to have some sort of visualization and some goals around your sale, some reasons why you are doing that sale. Like if you're remodeling your kitchen, you really want to hit a certain number so that you can pay for that remodel in cash. Those are great things to have in mind going into the sale to keep you motivated throughout those 4 days, because this is a sprint, not a marathon. Like we only have 4 or 5 days at most to capture these sales that are coming in for Black Friday. So you've got to pony up for the 400 meter, like every 4 hours as those emails come out. And if this is your first Black Friday, it's going to be very exhausting. So make sure you've planned some recuperation time, maybe a massage or a facial that Tuesday or Wednesday after your Black Friday sale to catch up from all the effort you just expended. As you can see, Black Friday marketing isn't just about starting on Black Friday. In fact, if that's your plan, you're already way behind. And while you can still catch up, it's going to be a lot more difficult. The earlier you can begin to market and get things scheduled and ready for publication, the better off you're going to be, both from an exhaustion and conserving your energy standpoint and also a cash flow standpoint by preparing your audience for the sale that's about to happen. And if you want further inspiration to show you what is possible by just putting one foot in front of the other this Black Friday and holiday season, make sure you watch the video that just popped up on your screen after smashing that like button. Remember, you said you were going to do that at the beginning. Okay, you didn't say it, but I said you could. And now I'm asking you to. But make sure you watch the video that just popped up on your screen. It's how I was able to make $112,000 and some change last Black Friday. In fact, that was our third 6-figure Black Friday in a row. So this is something that has been going on for quite a while inside of my shop, and I hope to help you see what's possible for yourself and your shop as well. Bye, everyone.